So at this stage, the next thing to do is to run your analysis. How do you do that? You click on building analysis, you go to click on analysis, go to model check, you tick all these boxes, click on start, allow it to run, then check the end results. They said no errors, so we're okay. Now you select the beam reinforcement design, column reinforcement design, select this to select tubers in case they are insufficient. Now click on start, then allow it to run. Then wait for the final message after everything is done. Now this is the final message. It says building analysis is completed successfully. So you say okay. Now to be sure that your design is okay, you go here and click on design status. Once you click on it, if everything is green, then your design is okay. Then if there are some that are red, then those ones have to be redesigned. I'll show you how you do that one. I'll show you how you do that for beam and for columns in my some other video that I will do. Now after we have confirmed that this is okay, go back to our plan view, click on this plan view. So now that you're done with the analysis, next thing to do is to go to the foundation. Remember ST story 1, this story 1 is your ground floor plan. Assuming this is a story building, if you have story 2, the story 2 will be your first floor plan, story 3 will be your second floor plan, and the rest. Then story 0 is your foundation. So click on foundation. Now for this foundation design, you can do it collectively, you can do it individually. Now let me do it for a single column first. But before then, you go to your settings, go to your foundation design settings, select these things and impede them appropriately. Say okay, then select any of the columns. Let's say column 1. I'm working on pad foundation, so I'll say insert pad base. If I'm working on pile, I will say insert pile cap. Now I calculate it. Before you calculate, there are values there you fill. There are values there you fill. All this footing, depth, foot taper, whatever, it's all depending on you are the engineer. So you fill them yourself. Now these are the steel bars. I want them to be 12 mm. Anything you want them to be 6 mm, you leave them there. It's all on you. Then after that, you say calculate. Click on calculate. Then after calculating, say okay, then okay. You see, this is the pad base now, 1000 by 1000 mm, depth 400 as the thickness of the column base. This is when you want to do it individually. Then let me delete. Now when you want to do it collectively, first thing you do is to select all the columns together. How do you do that? Hold Ctrl Shift, then press left click and hold drag it till you cover all the parts that have column in them. Now you leave everything, then you select the columns, you say okay, you allow it. After selection, you right click, then you say insert pad base. Remember, if you're working on piling, you say insert pile cap, but then you're working on a pad base, so we say insert pad base. You can just say create square fittings. Let's say okay, then allow it to do the calculation depending on the load coming on each of these columns. It will calculate and then provide the appropriate section of column base that will handle the load coming from that column. So if you see here, 1000 by 1000 was provided. 1000, most all of them are 1000 because we're not even working on the story building. I'm just showing you how you do things. Later I'll properly run that of a story building. So this way you have inserted your pad foundations for each of these columns. Now next thing you do is you export. You start exporting to your CAD software. Me, I use AutoCAD. So you export them from here to AutoCAD for edits and arrangements and whatever that you need to do before you for presentation, for proper presentation. you know for this, maybe you set you move this to AutoCAD so that then you start providing the wall, the excavation and everything. So please don't forget to like and comment on our post. If you have any difficulty, just comment. I'll take care of it. Thank you.